The drag racing world turned its attention to South Carolina this past weekend. The Redline Oil PDRA drag racing series was ready to launch its 2026 season. It was the Carolina Nationals at Darlington Dragway, running March 25th through 28th, a welcome return for the series to the famed track. Excitement was high for the start of this season's condensed 7-race schedule. The Darlington track is now under the guidance of pro mod racer John Dock and his Nasty Racing team. Anticipation was through the roof. Teams poured in from across the country, vying to strike first in 2026. But Saturday eliminations did not go as anticipated. Multiple on-track incidents and lengthy oil downs triggered extensive delays. With safety as priority one, crews worked tirelessly between incidents. The program kept sliding later into the evening. With safety first in mind, PDRA officials called racing for the day. All classes paused in the semis or quarters. The decision: finish the event at the next tour stop. A tough end to a promising opener. The conclusion will run during qualifying at the next race. The PDRA East Coast Nationals at Durana Motorsports Park in Benson, NC, April 16th through 18th. Competitors must prep for 2 battles in one weekend. Disappointing for fans at Darlington, but the right call for safety. Now, all eyes turn to North Carolina for a double dose of dramatic racing and the long-awaited Carolina Nationals finish. Down in Belle, Louisiana, the NHRA Lucas Oil Series hosted a crown jewel, the Cajun Sports Nationals at No Problem Raceway. March 27th through 29th. Yes, including the famous crawfish boil. Over 1,500 pounds served Friday night. Eliminations Day dawned beautiful and fast. Sportsman heavyweights delivered across the board. Former TD World Champ Danny Nelson grabbed his first 75th anniversary Wally over Brian Sandlin. Alan Firestone took top sportsman as Jim Thorpe broke out by 0.04 of a second. Roger Brogdon stayed hot in comp, backing up his Baby Gators win over Kevin Duet. Louisiana pride. Brett Candies kept the Superstock Wally at home with a tight 21 thousandths package. Stephen Camella threw down an 823 ET to win the Hemi shootout over Anthony Rhodes. Other winners: Dan Dittmer in stock, Michael Holcomb in Super Comp, Jock Lisenby in Super Gas, Mark McCall in Super Street, Michael Matthews in Sportsman Motorcycle, and Grayson Herbert in Junior Dragster. Big momentum early in the season. A tone setter for NHRA sportsmen in 2026. A celebration of competition and community in the South Central Division. Earlier in the weekend, Wednesday and Thursday, No Problem Raceway delivered a thrilling NHRA Division 4 points opener. Headliner: a Hidalgo father-son final in stock eliminator. Jimmy Sr. edged Jimmy Jr. by just 1,000th of a second at the stripe. Jimmy Jr. came right back to a heads-up Superstock final, but Todd Irwin took it with an 8.68 ET. In Super Comp, Trene Cresoni won by 0.03 of a second, utilizing a 001 reaction time and dead on with a 7 ET for an 8 total package. Other Thursday winners: Nick Brenner in Top Dragster, Lance Abbott in Top Sportsman, Taylor Chamisky in Comp, Shannon Brinkley in Super Gas, Tanner Thorpe in Super Street, and Michael Matthews in Sportsman Motorcycle. Incredible numbers, tiny margins, a classic D4 showcase. Early hardware and early points. The South Central fight is on. Belle Rose delivered big on both the D4 points race and Cajun Sports Nationals. Now outlaw time in Tulsa. Funny car chaos finally lit the lamps in Tulsa. After rainouts in 2025, the 2026 opener brought stacked fields and serious hype. Historic back-to-back 32-car shows launched the 9th season. Run what you brung diversity and side-by-side chaos all weekend. A field: Keith Zimmerer dominated in the Penny Pincher Mustang, low ET every round, and a 3.60 ET in the final to defeat Kirk Williams. B field: Robbie Massey scored after Doug Schneider could not make the call, then ripped a 3.61 ET in the final. C field: Cody Chatfield stayed laser consistent, a 4.11 ET over Daniel Cottrell's 4.22. 3 fields, 3 deserving winners. Tulsa delivered. Zimmerer leaves as an early title favorite. Next up, the Texas Motorplex in a couple of weeks, expecting another massive 32-car showdown under the lights. From qualifying through the finals, Funny Car Chaos set a blistering pace to open 2026. Out west, Tucson Dragway hosted the West Coast Bracket Races Southwest Showdown. Big money bracket racing makes its way back to the West Coast. Friday kicked off the main events with tight racing all day and night. Joe Schmall snagged the first 10K Super Pro, beating Dennis Lithgow in the final. Pro ET Utah's Parker Theobald edged Kentucky's Clayton Clark, then lit a smoky burnout in celebration on his way to the winner's circle. Saturday's heavy wins forced a schedule change. Officials combined Saturday and Sunday purses into one high-paying main event. An event record 400-plus entries made for a ton of racing action spread across Saturday evening and Sunday morning. Sunday's 25K Super Pro came down to Texans Peeps Pennington and Dennis Lithgow. They split and quit, sharing the top honors. Pro ET, Kentucky's Lucas Walker wheeled Cool Whip to the $12,500 win over Washington's Zach Zerbrugge. Walker was 0-24 on the tree and dead on 8 for the W as Zerbrugge broke out. PDRA will finish the Carolina Nationals during qualifying in Benson. NHRA Cajun Sports Nationals winners leave Belle Rose with momentum and points. Funny Car Chaos crowned Zimmerer, Massey, and Chatfield in Tulsa. Tucson's record turnout underscored the thriving big money bracket racing scene. April ramps up fast. Little rest for racers and crews. The East Coast Nationals will double as a finale and a fresh start. NHRA journeys on, points battles sharpening. Funny Car Chaos hits the Texas Motorplex next. Another massive field awaits. From pro ranks to sportsmen and big money brackets, the 2026 season is already one for the ages. This has been your week in drag racing. We'll see you at the next one.